Welcome back to the channel. Back on the 66 SS 427 4-speed Impala Convertible. Got some parts in. Not everything I need, but it's a start. I think today what we're going to work on is cleaning up the underneath of this car and getting ready to put on the new parts. I have to be careful on how I do the brake lines. Not that familiar with Chevy stuff, as probably most of you guys know. But I have worked on them in the past, so it's not like I'm totally clueless. I just need to be careful and mark where all the lines go and where to put the new ones. So let's get to work.
Spaghetti.
I think what we're going to do at this point is start in the back. Let's clean everything down. I got a new cover for this, new brake lines, and I think new brake hoses as well. So let's get those changed out. I'm going to start by wiping down the rear, just using a microfiber cloth, get all the dust off and the dirt from when the car was painted previously. And then we'll get the rear brake lines off and out of the way so I can properly finish cleaning the rear and prep it for paint. With a rear brake line assembly on the bench, I can match up the new brake lines to the old, so I make sure I get the right ones placed on either side. Also comes with a new brake hose and fitting, which you see right there, which will go in place of what is there now. There's a bracket that holds this fitting to the rear. I break the brake line loose in order to remove that bracket and place it on the new fitting. Matching up the new brake lines with the old, there is a little bit of a difference, but I can see it should work out fine. There are some areas on the rear that do need some sanding. There had been a few chips and some minor pitting, which need to be sanded out before spot prime and paint. After sanding, I'm going to wipe everything down with lacquer thinner, then spot prime the bare metal with self-etching primer. I pointed out this old exhaust bracket back in the first video when we did a walk around. Now it's time for it to go. The bolt was welded to the exhaust bracket, so it's putting up a heck of a fight. Couple that with the fact that it was screwed into the frame and it makes it even harder. I'm just gonna hit some areas with some satin black for now, and then come back and do a final coat later. To make things easier in the front, I'm just going to remove all the steering arms so I can clean them up properly on the bench.
Not good.
Nope, no good at all. Needs to be a cotter pin in there. As I remove the steering, I find more issues. I was not going to pull this steering apart, but I saw how dirty it was and figured it'd just make my life a little easier if I cleaned it off the car. And I'm glad I did. That's not good. That's going into the pitman arm steering box. Really loose. This thing would drive horribly. So we'll get a new new drag link, center link, whatever you want to call it for this car. And tie rod ends feel good. I don't feel any harsh wear there. These feel nice and tight. They move well. Nothing's loose. Feel nice. I'll take them all apart and clean everything and put it all back together on the new center link. That will do it for today for the 66 Impala. As you can see, we got the rear painted earlier, cleaning up the wheel wells. Everything's coming out pretty nice. I have to put the brakes back together because we're doing the rear emergency brake cables and all the emergency brake cables. You know, all that new, all the brake lines new. Fuel lines. Going over everything, making sure it's good to go and clean and nice and presentable. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel.